This is the wrong one. There we go. That's the right one. Hello. I got StreamKit to work. There we go. Hello, welcome everybody. Hello chat. Hello stream. Corpse Kitty, I wish to cry. I attended the worst D&D ever. Time to look at something better to forget the fail. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear it. But, you know, I think that wading through a sea of bad roleplay until you get to the gem is all worth it. Because when you find that little gem, it's like, it's going to be with you for your whole life. You're gonna forget about all of the horror stories. I assure you. Hope it's all with you, hon. Yeah, it's great. I had Monday and Tuesday off. Well, off and off. I've been tinkering a little bit of a website. I created a Squarespace account and been like, what the fuck is this? How do I do this? And I've gotten a masterclass in how to create CVs by Adriano. So, gonna be searching for some jobs, I think, do some cleaning and continue working on the website on Friday because tomorrow is Asia's return at 8 o'clock. Woo! Then on Sunday, I hope I have 2 Death House games because both of these groups, well, the first one has been absolutely amazing. They told me early on, like, hey, we got some emergency stuff, can we do next time? And I believe they're gonna show up. But then the second game, I had people who ghost me. And I don't like it. I don't like being ghosted. Talk to me. Talk to me what's going on before it happens. So, we shall see what happens to the second game. But then on Monday, we're gonna be back with some Curse and Mother Mystery, but without Julie because she's off doing school stuff. So, we're gonna see what happens to her. Tai Terrell, hello, welcome. Welcome to the community. Who are you? Are you a player, a GM, a homebrewer, a world builder? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Welcome, welcome. Well, me and my BF is starting up our old one. I will go and make maps now and listen to epic stories. Ha det bra, lycka till. Lycka till med kartan. Uppskattar det. Ha det mysigt. Oh, I get a carrot? Thank you for... Can you remove the skin? I don't like eating carrots with skin.
It's good for you.
But there's like hidden like bacteria here in the earth. What if I'm eating E. coli right now?
I cleaned it.
Please, can you remove the skin?
With soap?
Can you for that to me? Can you care about me to give me a carrot without skin?
Why do I need to circumcise your fucking carrot?
Oh my god! I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, Terrell. I hope your day is going great. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you a GM? Are you a player? What kind of role-playing games do you enjoy? Do you homebrew? Do you world build? Tell us about your role-playing experience. That's a big question, but I hope it's okay.
You want a bigger one?
Yeah, I always want a bigger one, Joey.
Okay,
well. Anyway, let's start this up. I'm gonna continue talking with you guys, but I'm gonna be typing, and when I have the time to do so, you can also ask my player stuff because they're in the chat. You also have the Discord campaign channel where you can post GIFs of your reactions to what is going on, which is very often greatly appreciated by everybody involved. But do you guys have any announcements you quickly want to say before we start?
Session 2 for my campaigns on Sunday. So it's gonna be a finale to a two-shot I made, and hopefully it will open up to a much more longer campaign, and probably make Frostmark as a basis.
Thank you so much for the follow, Terrell.
Yeah, and I guess next week is 1 hour earlier.
You turned robotic there in the end. What did you say? Pepper? Are you here with us? Pepper? Am I the one freaking out? No, my stream is going in okay. Hello?
Are you having robot problems?
Yeah, I have. No!
This has been happening to me all day.
Oh
Very
no!
regularly.
Oh no! Oh my god!
They can hear you. They can hear you perfectly.
Yeah.
They should be able to hear you perfectly, but you can't hear them. What? I managed to fix it though. I think on my side. By ending task on Discord. Just
Okay.
completely
I'm
close.
gonna end task on Discord,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna try again. All right. Okay. Gonna try again. Gonna do this. Gonna do this again. But anyway, Bexxy, both me and my BF adore your work. Keep it up, please. Oh, I'm so happy to hear it. Thank you. Okay, let's see what happens now. No, it's still saying no route. Do we have the VPN on? Can stream hear me? Okay, stream can hear me, but just Discord can't hear me. Feek. No, yeah, we're not into NordVPN.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
Oh.
there we go.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh my god, I'm so
Hello?
happy.
Hello.
Oh my god. Oh god. Give
You
me
did
a
something.
freaking heart attack. Oh, oh
Got it
god.
all under control.
Oh,
You
okay.
got it.
Professional streamer. Okay, let's go. Yes. So on Sunday, gonna turn into perhaps a campaign, and you might do it in Frostmark. That's awesome. And then Pepper, you said something about something.
Yeah, next week we're gonna play 1 hour earlier. I think that's
Oh,
Good to
yes.
know
Oh
as
my
well.
god, yes.
Oh god.
Pro streamer again. Woo! Yeah, next week we're gonna start an hour earlier. So we're gonna start at 6 p.m. 18 Central
18.
European time. So an hour before this time we are going to be starting. So we can get Hester with us. I hope my little message I sent you that was like, what, 7 paragraphs long, help with your parents.
Did.
Awesome. I told everybody it did, but they didn't believe me, but it always does.
I always believed you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I have never doubted you once.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe.
Ooh. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Curse of Father Torment. Tonight we're playing the module Curse of Strahd, but it's been changed, it's been transformed, it's been modified, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark, the RPG, everything created by moi. I'm getting food beside me. Thank you. There's a content warning for tonight of a raid coming in from Mumbo Rose. Thank you so much for the raid, Mumbo. Welcome everybody. I'm just doing the introduction. We have a content warning for tonight of bad language, gothic horror, heavy topics, roleplayed, and perhaps some gore. We shall see. And I have a wonderful cast of players with me. I got Daphne, our Malakim soldier, played by Suko. Hello, and welcome.
Hello. I'm a bit sick, but hi, I'm here.
We got Leonard, our half-elven, arrogant duelist, played by Pepper. Hello.
Hello.
Wonderfully arrogant, we should say. Soul of the Vistani, our tiefling bard, played by Hester, this time who shall not leave us early. Hello!
Yes, I'm here.
Woo! And then Styrex, our tiefling elementalist, played by Neorak. Hello.
Hey, I still see the internet today, so.
Woo! Awesome.
Woo!
Okay, what happened last time, gang? Let's do this a little bit quickly. New in town, who this?
Yeah. We were going to the town. We ended up seeing the caravan again that was that we saw go away from the scene where the vampire died. Apparently stolen by some people. And yeah, we talked with them. They end up selling it to the local I don't know, shop owner, merchant. And we ended up looking a little bit around in town. It's pretty spooky. It's like rundown town, and we had some sobbing. We followed that, and yeah, had to investigate that. I don't want to talk all. I don't want to do all the thing if someone else wants to take over, or not.
I usually do a dramatic pause anyway as a GM and then see if anybody like nabs on. So, Hester, you say something.
Dramatic pause.
Yeah.
Oh god. So we saw the caravan, correct?
Yeah.
Then we move towards the village, and we hear a woman cry, and we checked it out. And we searched where the noise came from. We realized that the woman's son is missing, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
And a crow appeared and guided the
Raven?
party. A raven. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Sorry, I said. The raven guided the party to the tavern, where we meet many Vistanis in the area, and I believe we talked.
Well, we ended up a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So now Hester, you went away. So let's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suko or Nirag, take over.
Well, after being in the tavern talking to the Vistani, Leo, I think, decided to hit on a woman in the middle of the tavern.
Oh.
Well, we figured out that it is Irene, so Arena, so.
And she, thinking we were adventurers, she invited us. But Leo said she invited him
Yes.
to her mansion.
Yes. And then he will take you
stayed.
with him.
Yes. And then before going to the mansion, we decided to stay a little bit more with more drinks.
Second rounds, basically.
I like how I ended it all, but Leo buys more wine. All right. Well.
I mean, can't go without paying something, you know.
That's for sure. So in this session summer, you got like a breakdown of all the places you've gone to and objects picked up and faces you've seen, but also in the NPC tab now, if you go for Village B, you got the faces you've seen as well and their names. Yes, so you know. Thank you so much for that clip. Let's see. Let's go back and set the scene. People. Indeed. Let's go back to this. Our waltzy music. Take care, Mumbo. Thank you so much for the luck. We pick up on our tormented adventure again. in the warm and dry, albeit a bit chaotic, interior of the Blood of the Wine Tavern. You sip on your second glass of wine by now. It's dark red liquid pooling in your stomachs as a source of warmth and confidence. Around the room are those 3 red tiefling Vistani chit-chatting away about this and that. The light snoring of another Vistani in the far corner. The vacant expression of Arik the barkeep continuously cleaning glasses and tankards he has already cleaned. And also the soft footfalls of Irina departing from her table and leaving the tavern with a hasty smile in Leo's direction as her only goodbye.
Yeah, give her a wink as she leaves.
There's been a lot of impressions, names, places, events thrown about, simmering in your head like the wine burning in your stomachs. That strange coach, the sobbing woman and her missing son Gary, a strange blue-tinted raven, Arik being a halver, Madame Eva at third pool, another missing child, this time of the Vistani, and looming above it all, this mysterious countess. Is this something you want to muse about or discuss again by the fireplace and in the company of the 3 Vistani sisters?
I think Leo will look over to Sol and be like, so like famous in the Vistani? I mean, at least they know you.
Well, connections have been made. I'm a adept singer, musician, you could say.
Ooh. That sounds fun. And your troop, the rest of the troop, where are they?
Bex, where are they? Did they say like they're near? They're near here, correct?
Yeah, well, last you saw them was in the port city of Persoy, where you thought you would get back to them, but but you knew that they were supposed to travel towards Barovia, and then during this conversation, just minutes before this, one of the sisters told you that your caravan that is here has arrived safely, and they want to know that you're safe too.
Well, according to the beautiful Madame, she said that the caravan has arrived here safely, which is, heartwarming to know. And they would like to know my well-being. I really want to see them, but as of now, I don't know exactly where they are. As I know as much of the caravan as of this moment as you do all.
Yeah, I think we can probably look by. I mean,
Alenka and Sorvia looks between each other, and then Alenka leans over to Hester and says, well, they passed through this area here and we entertained them with wine, and they told me that they were going to Madame Eva to pay their respects to her, so I think still it's Deadpool.
Understand. I cannot wait to see them at Serpol. Thank you for the informations, madams.
Of course, brother.
he was gonna down his drink and slam it a little bit on the table. Okay. Well, we got an appointment, I think.
Yes.
So,
Let's not wait, Madame Eva. Wait.
okay. Everyone else ready?
And Sol will look to Sterex and Daphne, seeing them eyeing at me, and I will attention.
What's wrong? did I do anything wrong?
As he asked the question towards them.
Nothing.
Styrax will finish the wine and just say, nothing. Can't tell you later. And will stand up.
Well, as payment for this information, I would like to sing you a song, if you will.
Looking towards the tieflings.
Both of them gets a light in their. Oh, three of them gets a light in their eyes. Mirabelle tries to hide it, tries to keep on being an edgy teenager. But Sylvia leaves over the table and says, "Oh, that sounds so lovely. Can you play us something from your travels outside? I would love to hear what the fashion is."
Yes. I will tell you a wonderful ballad of what I've seen outside.
And he will put out his lute. Try to find a stage, and Soul will walk towards it. And he will sit down, find a seat. He will sit down and start tuning his lute and perform.
I think his landing in the stairs are pretty perfect to do that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
So, do I roll?
Do you want to
Okay.
roll?
Oh, we're actually gonna do it? Okay.
Well, I say, since you have this as a profession and everything, and you've been doing this for a long time, in this moment, I say you can either take 10 or roll.
I'll take 10. Yeah. Don't want it to make the things horrible.
Yeah.
First
Alright.
impression's bad. No. Gotta
Um,
live up to
Still, the ladies at the table listens intently and share and pay attention to you as you do this. They seem rather bored with their life here, bored in their tavern. So any sign of Vistani life makes them very excited. Over at this table here, the snoring stops, and a heavy groan as this Vistani wakes up, looks over to you, sending daggers of absolute hate, and then continues eating a half-eaten plate in front of him.
Is it me who's sending the dagger of hate?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
daggers? Oh, okay.
You woke him, man. Disturbs the brother's sleep.
Well,
but it's all in all, it's very pleasant.
Yeah. After that performance, he will pack up his loot and walk towards back to the table. And he will open his arms widely and confident and say,
Well, ladies, there you go. I hope it entertains you as much as I can during this time.
You do know that, Sol, if you ever wanted to earn some food and drink, then you're just free to stay here and entertain. Could perhaps earn a coin or two from these dour Baromians.
We're actually going that path? Okay.
Well, as much as I want to repay the information, the performance I have given doesn't come cheap as that. Can I have some sort of rations to aid my friends and I during their travel?
Soria gives you a wry smile and says, "We never negotiated anything, Sol. Besides, how could we tell what we want to pay for your services if you didn't give us a teaser first?"
A what?
A teaser.
A teaser?
Yeah, a promotions.
Oh.
A appetizer.
Like a trailer.
Yeah,
like a trailer.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, would you enlighten me what teasers would you like me to say or do for you?
You can come back tonight. There's just like 2 or 3 hours left, and this place is going to be more packed. And we can talk about you entertaining the crowd a bit, and you adding some rations in return.
Saul will point a finger and say,
Hold on it, Todd. Hold on that, Todd.
and look at the party and said,
I think we need to stay here just for a little bit. The amount of rations that we have is lowering, and we need to stock up.
Oh yeah, I think we'll definitely be night here, so yeah.
Fantastic.
If you have somewhere else you need to go, then you can always come back. You just do so
Yeah.
before the crowd wanes.
Yeah. I think we'll meet Arena at the mansion, and after that, we can come back here and find a place to rest.
I agree. Let's do that.
Right.
and Saul will look back to the ladies and say,
Thank you for the offer. I shall return at the time. Before the huge event.
It's our pleasure, says Soria before he leaves. Gives Leah a wink.
Look, throws his hair a little bit to the side, stands up, and goes outside. Leo.
and I follow Leo.
All right. Everybody does?
Daphne will say, "Thank you for the wine. It was warming." And also follow the others.
All right.
Hey,
Hey.
the town is not as bad as I thought. Definitely something to enjoy here.
Don't count on it when you haven't seen the most of it.
I think we've seen some enough. Actually, I was just thinking I need more of these pies, honestly. They're just perfect for any encounter ever. And he will try to look for the lady. The old lady, if she's still around.
Just don't.
Don't what?
Just don't take more pies.
Oh.
We already know there's magic in that. We know that make you happy, but we don't know if there's any side effects.
Yeah, I was more thinking gifts, maybe. It's just a great gift, honestly. I mean, what's a better gift than making someone happy?
There is brilliance in his words.
I mean, just 2 more, and we'll see. I mean, they won't hold forever, but maybe Arena wants one or something.
I don't oppose to that.
Styrax sighs. Do as you please.
I mean, she's just around the corner here, and he will look for her where he saw her last.
Yeah, just down the road 20-30 meters away. There's still that stall with Granny. She has less pies by now.
Yeah, I'll come over. Be like, hey, I loved your pies.
They are fantastic. That's for sure.
Yes.
Make me just so happy and warm inside that I could do this for people here. Something I can do for you, dearie?
Yes, I was thinking about 2 more. If that works.
You have noticed their effects, then. I can see it on you. There's a glow.
I feel great, yeah.
All right, dearie, of course. 2 pies, then 2 gold coins.
I'll give her 2 gold.
You get 2 more pies. Still
Nice.
warm in your hand.
Great, thank you.
Gives you a large smile. Her whole face, contorting in wrinkles.
I'll go back to the others. We'll meet them halfway. Alright. So I better tell you guys what we're actually doing here, right? So, Irina actually is looking for some people to help her a little bit. And I thought it would be a good idea. Because she knows a lot about this town and probably more. And she's an important person here. She needs some protection, or someone needs protection. I think it's her little sister, if I recall correctly.
Brother, you mean?
Brother, okay. Sorry. Family member that we have to protect. Apparently something, is unsafe, and it was, she also wasn't really wanting to tell me everything. That's why she invited us to her mansion. And that's why I didn't, openly tell you guys at the table.
Yeah. I got the gist of it.
Great. Well, she's lovely. So let's get there.
Before we go there, there's one thing I need to ask Soul.
So we'll look at Styrax and say,
Yes.
Styrax points at the bat in the soul mark. What is that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You could say a curse.
Can I take a closer look to study the mark? Like, to see if I recognize it from anywhere?
Sure. Oh, that's interesting from your point of view. Do you have any academics, religion, or stuff like that? Something akin to that?
No, but I'll figure, since my whole, I guess no.
No, just make me a pure intelligence check.
Oh, intelligent? Okay.
Yeah.
19. 19.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it.
uh-oh. Lore.
Because you needed to be around 18 to 20 to even start to know something about this. But still, it's quite hard. You don't know this symbology. You don't recognize what it is, but you recognize the style. And the style is definitely fiendish.
Daphne will stare at Soul like a dead stare. Anything else you can tell us about this curse?
I don't even know myself what I got into. Do you know the reason why I've been taken by the Protectorate? you know why I am now with my caravan right now, or even have the opportunity to guide you here?
You were all
Why?
given like a basic report of the event.
The event of the death house?
Yeah, I mean to sign up for this.
Okay.
Given a basic report, but they don't know any details.
Yeah, I've read the report, but is there any details that wasn't in the report?
Well, the report should have told you that me and another party have ventured in this house. Within it, there's a basement. There's a statue, amazing looking. I look into its eyes and I felt something grasping at my soul. But I tried to resist, of course. But a burning sensation has forged within my neck. And this is the result of that. I didn't have any time to research or to ask someone about it. Since, for one, I was in a hostile situation at the house. And two, no matter how much the protector asked me, they didn't give me any details at all about this Marc.
Why, I don't know exactly what type it is. It is fiendish.
Well, the protector can no longer check it. I got the location where I got my branding from, because a fellow party member named Boris had destroyed the statue. So, and also, the curse of the house is gone. So, no matter what now, the protector can no longer go back to the location. So, I am now tasked to guide you all to here, because the protectorate had deemed me not dangerous, as you say.
I shall be the judge of that myself.
Judge all you want. But keep in mind, I am guiding you through here.
Why I do not.
If you all decide to kill me, well, good luck finding your way in.
Why I do not believe that you are bad in nature. In fact, you are quite a kind person. But
Well, let's just say there are some advantages of being kind.
But the moment you are taken over by that, whatever fiend that brands you with that mark, will be the moment you feel the cold steel of my blade in your neck.
Well, let's just hope that day never comes in the most opportune moment. Well, that's enough daddling and talking. Leo, you're saying that there's a woman who needs our help.
see Leo already like marched on, thinking everyone was just gonna follow him,
Oh.
and realized like half of the way, he's like, "Wait, where's the rest?" And you see him just like coming back and like looking at you confused. I thought we were going. Something pulled you up?
Well, as a fellow party member, they're just concerned about my well-being. You don't need to think about it too much.
Yeah, you seem fine to me. Great performance, by the way.
Thank you. Well, let's head on, shall we? With no stops.
Yes, to the mansion.
Alright.
And Soul will follow you.
Leo will turn around once again and walks forward proudly.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So it seems like now you being in the town for a little bit, that the village of Barovia is like gathered around a cross. You have the proper road going through it and a bunch of houses clamoring to its sides, but then you have one road that goes vertically across that bigger road that leads over to the tavern to your right and to Bildruff mercantile to your left, and further down that side road at the end of it you can see a large building in the distance, and it's the largest around, so it you assume it to be the mansion.
New picture.
Pictures.
Yay! Pictures.
Is this like Death House #2?
Oh God!
We'll find out.
I'm still alone.
Riker would die right now.
Yeah, Leo will just go on in.
No. Yeah, Riker will just be nope.
Leo will just go in and feeling invited, going in and knocking at the door.
All right. As you walk closer to it and past the gates, you see this weary-looking mansion squatting behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies basically cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the ground and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all around the domain. Heavy claw marks have stripped the once beautiful finish off the walls. Great black marks tell of fires that have assailed the mansions. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked and stained with the signs of evil omens. But you, warily or confidently in Leonard's case, march on towards the door.
Yeah,
Daphne
naturally.
will immediately look closer at the claw mark to see if she recognizes this belong to any creatures that she have met or dealt with.
Make me a survival intelligence quickly.
A 10.
Well, the claw marks doesn't seem to be the largest. And there seems to be 5 fingers or paws or whatever that have created the claw marks. Sometimes they're grouped in 5.
Are you sure this is the place, Leo?
Oh yeah. I mean, this place is pretty run down. I mean, it makes sense that this is too. I mean, she needed protection, or no, her brother needed protection, but so it makes sense that, you know, yes. You don't need to worry. I mean, something will certainly take care of. We can only do that or climb up, you know.
I look at Zor and Styrax. I'll be keeping my eye peeled if I were you.
Soul will look at the house and say, "Oh hell no! Are you sure this is the place, Leo? I don't want to go in to a house that might potentially kill us all once again."
I think it's fine, and he's just gonna go up and knock at the door.
Alright.
You guys worry too much.
The Styrax will just facepalm.
I will walk up to Leo and say, whisper to him, "Leo, just be careful, okay?"
Oh, always. Always. You know, they say I have the eyes of an eagle, you know.
Just
Never.
making sure, because
Yeah.
I once did say that during my encounter at the house, and it didn't go well. Just, making sure that you're alright. Alright, go ahead.
Thanks for looking up.
No problem.
Okay. You knock boldly on the door. Echoes around
Yes.
a little bit in the environment here. Eventually, there's this really muffled sound behind the door, somewhere inside, going, "I'm coming."
See, everything's fine.
And then, about a minute later, ever so slowly, the door cracks open. And there's a woman's face with the blonde hair that you recognize, who kind of peeks her head out a little bit before recognizing who is there, and then opens up a little bit wider to be a little bit more welcoming. Oh, that's perfect. I didn't know you would come so soon, but I appreciate it. Welcome.
As I said, we'll surely help you, so we have the time right now. Why not use it?
Then her eyes goes over you, goes over Daphne, and smiles a little bit. Styrax, she takes a double take over her brow furrowing a little bit, but then she seems to relax. But then when it lands on Soul, she looks rather unsatisfied, and she says, pulling the door with her a little bit further back, as she's about to close the door, but stops herself and says, That's a Vistani."
Oh yeah, a good friend of us. You don't worry. He is, he might be a little bit, rough on the edges, but he is a nice guy. I assure you, he's not gonna do anything.
Why?
And if I mean, I look over to Daphne. I mean, I'm sure she'll stop him doing anything stupid.
Why is he traveling with you?
Oh, he's guiding us through this place,
Okay.
living here.
Did he bring you into the mists?
Yes, he did. Why are you asking?
Her eyes dart back towards Soul. They're widening a little bit, and she looks scared.
I'll throw an angry glare at her.
Her eyes dart back towards Leonard, kind of goes in between both of you.
Yeah. and he will like step between and like Soul, like seeing those. What is going on here? Come on. Let's talk freely here. What is there something between Vistani and this town or I thought, I mean, there's Vistani at the bar. I thought it was like
Nothing. Oh, go ahead.
She hesitates for a second and then speaks over Soul, saying, "Did you do this by? Did you do this by purpose? Coming into? You know what that means? Did you agreed upon that? All of you? Really?"
I mean, we were just traveling through. I don't know. I mean, it was kind of creepy going through the mist, but I mean, it's doable.
You do know
Probably
what
can
the
get out again.
means, right? Were here some kind of secret mission?
I mean, we totally know what it means. Yes, we do.
Oh, you do know. Okay, well, that's good. I'm sorry if I judged you the wrong way, Vistani. I was just worried if you brought them in doing with pretense of not knowing their fate, their eternal fate, by going into the mists.
Soul will laugh and say, "Do you see that woman over there? The big one? Yeah, if I try to do the thing that you're thinking of, well, you think that I'd be able to do it, don't you?"
Well, this is
I believe
Daphne cares.
that I would like to hear more about this mist and fate that you are talking of.
Yeah. I think we should compare notes, and see if we got something wrong.
So we'll just interject and say, "Well, let's not talk it over the doorway. How about you let us in first?"
She looks over all you again, especially Soul, still being a little bit worried about it. But then she nods to herself. Fine, of course. And she opens the door widely and backs away from it into the house, watching you all very, very tensely. Just giving space to walk in, but doesn't say
You'll
anything.
walk in, smile to her, nod. Thank you for letting us in. I actually brought a little gift for you.
Oh,
And I'll give her. I mean, maybe you've already have these. I know, but I thought it was a nice gesture, and I give her one pie.
she looks down upon it, her eyes widening a little bit, but she looks past you over your shoulder. Her priority is seeing the party enter the house.
Yeah, and he'll just keep on going inward and waiting for the rest to join.
Do you all
As
pass the threshold?
Styrax will go in, bow to Irene, and thank you, Miss. How may I call you?
Just Irina is fine. Irina Kuliana.
It's my pleasure. And we'll follow Leah.
I'll also go in with him. Just give her like a slight bow without saying anything.
She nods. Then she watches Soul.
Assuming Soul is the last person going in, he will close the door and clean himself out, and then will glare at Eileen and follow the follow Daphne and Styrax as they go in.
Okay. As soon as you all have passed the threshold, she seems to give a huge sigh of relief, her shoulders drooping down a little bit, and she seems more secure with having you all there with her. And at that point, she brings her attention back to Leo and looks down upon the pie in his hand, and she furrows her brow. I would be careful with this. It is quite addicting.
Jocks, you say?
Well, I mean, it was just a gift. We don't need to eat it or anything.
Sure. Okay. Thank you. Either way, I guess. She seems a little bit frazzled, and then she leans you into the mansion through a number of hallways and past some doors. Let's remove that. The interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeable oddities are the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols of different kinds in every room that you pass. And she takes you all into the kitchen, which she warily walks into and says, Ismark, it's alright, you can come out. They seem friendly for now. And behind a wall, a man comes out wearing like an apron over his chest, a cooking knife in his hand, and it seems to be the remnants of some cold sweat over his forehead, but there's an easy smile that meets you, and he gives like a short bow to you all. Oh, pleasure to meet you all. Welcome to our mansion.
Pleasure is ours. Well, let's get a place to sit and talk. And you will like sit down if there's like a table or something. Yeah, or. Yeah.
Yes, there seems to be like an aisle in the middle of the kitchen. There's some very nice smells coming from there, and you can see some cooking utensils are out, cutting board, food, a pot that is bubbling, and this middle cooking aisle has a few bar stools around it that you can sit down by. And Miss Marc goes into the kitchen, gets a little bit flustered, and removes a few things. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't think I would have guests. Do you want to join us for dinner?
I mean, it smells lovely, but we don't want to cause any trouble. I don't know. As you said, you're not prepared. It's no problem if you just stay here for a little bit and then go again.
Irina takes a seat by the table, kind of hugs herself a little bit, and says to you with a faint smile, It's alright, we got pretty good food stores here, at least that's something our father was good at.
Well, that's good to hear. So I guess, let's get the elephant out of the room, like, so what's with the mess? Just comparing notes.
Ismar, who had went back to cooking, cutting up some bell peppers, making what seems to be a paprikash, halts in his movements and looks over his shoulder to Irina with a questioning look, looking a little bit scared. And Irina's eyes immediately go over to Soul, that she watches intently.
Fine. You could just... Again, he won't do anything. I mean, if you feel better, I mean, you could maybe leave the room for a moment. I don't know. If that's okay with it, I mean, I think it's fine.
No, it's... Father told me that our family has known for generations. Well, all Barovians know it, but perhaps us the most. And she looks over all of you, gauging your reactions to what she's going to say, to see if you really know this or not. But, entering into the mists, you know, it's eternal. You can never leave once you enter, except if you're a Vistani. Right? You knew this before you came, right?
Leo tries his best to not give anything off, but he's definitely distressed.
DM, just wanna check. Does Soul know this fact?
No. Vistani exit all the time.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Who
That's
cares
fine.
about the Barovians?
I'm just making sure. Making sure.
Daphne glanced back at Saul, but trying to keep a straight face.
Well, that's
Right?
yeah. I mean, there's surely like a way out. I mean, it's
I'm
like not.
very sorry for acting strange, but if it is so that this Vistani brought you into the mists, I sure hope that they told you that you could never leave once you enter. The mists won't allow you. They imprison us all.
And look over to Soul.
So, we'll look at everyone, and we look very angry at them. It's like, I didn't know. The Vistani, I never. Okay. Us Vistani do not care about the Barovians. We are always on the road. We move back and forth from Barovia into the Outlands. How can I simply know that you, by bringing you here, will trap you forever?
You can say check, just cause. Yes. Well, it's more like empathy, actually.
Yep.
Empathy composure, yeah, indeed. And
Sorry.
Hester,
That's
Esther, you can either decide what to tell them depending upon the roll, or you can roll against. With
or never mind.
Oh
honestly-
my god!
Yeah,
Yep.
you honestly could tell that he's telling the truth. Yeah.
I mean, he's looking around. He's a little bit stressed, and then
Daphne.
he, like,
No, you. Sorry, you go first.
yeah, just he will like try to get himself straight up again, and he'll be like, it's fine. I mean, surely, we will talk to the queen, like the countess. I mean, and she'll let us out.
Leo.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, just the name of a friend. Knows a play around here.
First, Irina's facial features softens as she looks over to Saul with a completely different look. Oh, I assumed. I must apologize. I've seen other people walking to the village of Barovia with charming Vistani guides, not telling them of their fate. But if you didn't know, then I'm so sorry for that burden on your shoulder of dooming these 3 people. The pot bubbles in the background, joyfully so, whilst this tense silence falls upon the room. You can hear me, right? Oh no, did it happen again? Oh no, they can't hear me. They can't hear me anymore, can they? Ah! They're probably talking to me right now and like, Becky, why won't you listen to us? Okay, so this is what I need to do this chat. There's been something weird going on with Discord today, so I need to completely turn off Discord and then try to reconnect. Very sorry, we are having some technical issues. This time I was a bit more prepared. Alright, let's try to join again. Come on. Come on, baby. Connect. Please don't do this to me now. Please connect. Connect. Come on. Come on. You can do this, computer. We believe in you. Please connect. Ah! Oh god, I'm back.
Professional streamer, by the way.
Oh, it's not my fault. It happened again, but
Yeah?
Yeah.
No problem. No problem.
I guess I should.
What did you hear last?
I
Yes.
heard what I said last was that Arena said sorry for Saul for dooming these people to their fate, and then I said like a tense silence befell from the bubbling pot. That's
So
so-
you didn't even hear like Leo speak up, or did you hear that with the
no,
countess?
me talking as Arena
No.
was the last thing I heard.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Bikes only missed my part, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Did you heard the part where Leo somewhat freaks out
Flipped
a
up?
bit?
No,
Yeah.
no, I did
Okay.
not. I'm so sorry. So let's just
It's
bring
all
it
good,
back
it's
to
good.
that
Yeah,
moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like after
Rewind,
that,
rewind.
he tries to get a hold of himself, like stands up again. It's like, it's all fine. It's all fine. We'll just talk to the countess and she'll let us out, and it's like, fine.
Leo?
This way. Right. I mean, it's like a good friend of mine. Just call her that. It's pretty funny. Yes.
Ismark immediately freezes and takes a step back.
No, it's just funny banter between us.
You are friends with the Countess?
Definitely was I. First of all, I think that our Vistani friends do not have any ulterior motives on guiding us here. After all, he was hired to guide us here, not on his own volitions. Second of all, I believe that we are here to help you. So let's just say that the jobs that we need to be doing in this land should not be of your concern.
Irina and Ismark look towards each other with tense looks. Ismark seems to be a little bit out of it. There's more sweat drops coming down his forehead, and he has dropped his knife on the cutting board, and he has his hand resting over his throat, and you can see him panicking a little bit in
Relax,
space.
everybody, relax.
As Leo will say, relax. Will punch the desk. He will go, Leo, shut up! And he will go,
Do you understand the situation, Leo?
I mean, it's gonna be fine.
Leo, there's a chance of you staying here forever without you going back to your noble house. While I am free to move around, it is you I am worried about. Because if you fail or die in this desert wasteland as my home, you, the Protectorate, will come after my neck. And I don't want that. So first, let's just deal with this mess and move on towards the Countess. And hopefully we can find a way to fix everything. Alright?
He looks at it. Very
Just
angry.
be silent.
Then after that, he will look towards the two people houses and saying,
Alright. So you're telling me that the Vistani brings people here unwittingly? Or the Vistani just brings people on their own volition?
Arena stands up and goes over to Ismark and puts a calming hand on his shoulder, whispering to him to remember to breathe. And she turns her golden framed head towards you. Now I'm not so sure, but everyone I've seen or heard my father talk about. But I know some who did lure outsiders into the mist without telling them.
So, you're telling me that I've basically brought people who are incredibly important to the Protectorate here, stuck forever?
So
How did the Protectorate not even know about this?
That's what I'm
Crazy.
thinking as well.
Well, outside
They
of the
knew.
mists by the port city, there was a letter of invitation to Barovia by the house, by Death House, that that Soul group picked up and then joined Soul and went to the Protectorate with both him and the letter, which you have with you right now.
Yeah, but it's just.
Oh, I do? Okay.
Yeah, we have that.
But one of you, probably not Soul.
I think Leo has it probably.
Mm.
Being the
So-
diplomat.
So will remind his day this time during the that house. Wait, did my group try to get out or something?
Yeah, you're in this universe. You did.
Yeah.
Did
No.
we
As
bother?
in, did we try to walk out of the mist?
Oh, no, you never tried to do that.
So there was no indication of when the there's no
No.
Goggle
Death House and Persoy is not inside of Barovia.
Okay,
It's
but
outside.
Yeah.
as a player in DM, does the fog in the Dead House acts the same way as Barovia?
It's like a mini version of it, yes.
Oh, okay. Soul will mind his time during the title side. Huh. There were a lot of fog during the dead house. I always wonder what's wrong with it. And why there were so many people gone during the time. Seems like the same person is, or the same fog is happening there. Either way. Do you
My
know? Yes?
my apologize for stopping your chain of thoughts, but I believe that we should stop jumping to any conclusions without reaching the first destination of our missions and revealing our missions to unwanted listener. I look at Soul and Leo.
Well, Soul will look at Daphne and say, "Alright, understand." Then he'll sit back down and you could suddenly see a crack of smile a little bit and start to giggle to himself.
Daphne will pat Soul on the shoulder. You are not the only person who, bear this burden on your shoulder. All of us are. Don't overthink it. So, Miss Ina, what is that you need help with?
Irina, let's go over her brother, who seems to have calmed down a little bit by now, but he still seems a little bit freaked out. I I don't know if I should. What are your knowledge and a relationship with the Countess?
Like I said, is what we need to do in Barovia isn't, or at least shouldn't be, of your concern. Though there's one thing I will say, we are not her acquaintance.
It very is my concern, because I'm trying to save my brother from her. And you walk into my house and saying that you're on good terms with that devil.
We did not say that. Like I said, we are not even acquaintance with the Countess.
But you're on here on some kind of business with her.
Yes, I will say that. Though it might be good or bad, depends on how you look at it. So please, I can guarantee you that we are not here to harm you or your brother.
Well, I wonder then if you're the right people to help my brother.
Do you have any choice other than us?
You will look up again, just a little bit hearing the conversation at the side and starting to listen again and be like, we definitely want to help. And honestly, I don't know anymore. I mean, if we can't get out of here, then what's the point of doing any of this? I'd rather just tell you.
I don't know. I don't want to hurt him any further.
Look. Okay, we're good people. And if the Countess isn't, then we'll see what we can do about that. But I can only speak for myself. We'll always try to do what's right. And it certainly is helping you right now. So please go ahead.
All right. I think some context is needed. And she looks over towards Marc, who had by now calmed down a little bit, and he sits down after taking the pot off the stove. His shoulders drooping, looking very much ashamed or defeated. It's been a few weeks now that she first started to come to me in the night. The Countess.
Dreams, or
What did she do?
oh no?
At
Bexxy?
first, it was
Oh,
just...
Bexxy. I think Bexxy.
Oh no,
No?
Bexxy.
What?
Oh,
Bexxy?
do you hear us?
No?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
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 Okay, I was worried for a second.
At first, it was just conversation. But then it was blood.
To Styrax. Seemed like she's giving an idea of what that is. And then is she like in your dreams, or she come by, or how do I have to understand this?
No, she came by and took away my pride every time.
She took your blood.
Yes, she did.
And what are the claw marks and everything that is decorating this mansion of yours?
I stopped inviting her in because I didn't want it any longer. She wanted me to come and live in the castle with her, to be entertainment. But I had my sister to take care of. We knew our father was ill. And that's when those things came into the night and accosted us. Every week now for some time, they come and try to find a way in, to pressure me into doing what she wants.
What kind of creatures?
We have never seen them, but we think that they are rather small and wings.
Bats?
They don't
Wolf?
give off the same sound as bats. No, this is something far more diabolical.
Well, I think that's a good opportunity because, we can make ourselves notice with this. Just protecting you. and then she'll have other stuff to deal with. I think it's perfectly working for us, I think. Getting her
Yeah.
attention this way.
Before we know more or find out more about information that we need, I suggest that we, prevent ourselves from provoking or, doing any form of violence.
I mean, she invited us, and we can just say we didn't know. When we took care of these creatures, we just saw it and jumped to aid. As good people as we are, you know.
How long has this been happening for?
A few weeks now. Last time, 6 days ago, my father's heart just couldn't take it any longer. He had a heart attack. But this can't carry on. Every time it feels like they're... At first it just felt like a threat. Like they weren't actually trying to get in. But last time it was different. And we need to find somewhere safe for Ismark. It's not safe here anymore. I've heard from my friends in Vallaki that there is a church there that might be protected from the evil forces of this land. And there's also in Kresk a great abbey, another place where the Morning Lord resides. Perhaps he can be safe there. And Ismark's hand sneaks over to Irina and lays on top of hers and says, It's alright. It might be better for me to just give in, and I don't want to be her pet eternally. It might be better for me just to walk into the forest and end all of this. No! Don't say that, brother! No! Your life is precious. I love you. You can't do that to yourself, and you know what happened to Marco. We will all be punished if you don't give yourself up. I don't know what to do. There must be somewhere safe.
Who is Marco that you are mentioning?
But there was this town a long time ago. My father told me stories about it. Beres in the lowlands. Savoie. There was a son there of the burgomaster. A bit like my Ismark here. And the countess took an interest in him too. And the burgomaster murdered Marco. And then the countess destroyed the whole town.
I'll take her hands to mine and be like, there's always a way. Trust me. We'll take both of you to wherever you will feel safe. I think that's totally doable.
Both of our hands are taken by two different men right now.
Well, the other hand was on his shoulder, he said.
I know. She had sitting down with Ismark and he had taken her hand to say stop,
I heard
let
shoulder.
Me go and
okay.
let me go into the forest and murder myself.
I thought you said put his hand on her shoulder.
No, okay. It's okay. It's okay. You both have one of her hands. It's okay.
No, then I'll just say that without picking the hand.
All right.
It's kind
of
fair. Leo?
Yes.
As much as we all want to be heroes, I don't think you shouldn't promise what is out of your capability.
think it's perfectly in our capability. This is
Do you
almost fitting.
Do you understand the weight of carrying and burdening someone's lives on your shoulder? If you do not understand that, do not promise anything.
Not necessarily, but I mean, like, we can do something about this.
Yes, we
Shouldn't
can.
we?
All of a sudden, Styrax interrupts. Can you do something about the mist? Can you do something about the kid that disappeared?
I am sure I'll get through to the Countess. And then I can do it. Yes. I said to you guys, you don't have to fear anything. We got this.
I'll say, Miss, I look at Irina. We will consider our options and informations before deciding that we can help you or not. At least I do want to help you. But if it's something out of our own capabilities or out of our goal, then I give you my most sincere apologize.
Arena whips her head over towards Ismark. Are you sure? This might just make it worse. I am. Because the longer I stay here, the longer I endanger you. My very presence right now is a ticking time bomb. I'm sorry, Irina. I wanted to be your captain of the guard and create a beautiful village with you. But I can't. It's better this way. We will both be safer and happier apart. And they kind of start crying and embrace each other, like in a hug.
I'll signal the whole party to move into another room to kind of discuss. I believe that we need to discuss something in private, so please excuse us.
They don't seem to hear you at this moment, so no worries. You step into what seems to be a parlor room, close to the kitchen. There's a soft smell of bodily decay as you look upon a wrapped body in linens just on the floor.
Can we assume that this the father?
I mean, it looks like an adult.
Can we check how it's just bodily decaying?
Right? It's a corpse
Up,
lying on the ground, wrapped up in linen strips.
Okay.
Leo will just walk by.
All right.
Find another place to sit.
All right. You walk into a dining room. It's grand with a rusted copper chandelier, another hearth that has it's not a roaring fire, it's just some crackling coal that is left.
So
Definitely will look around and... Oh, sorry, you go.
I was about to say, so we'll go to the fire and check if it's hot.
Yes, it is.
Okay, fantastic. It will fill Soul with a little bit calmness, seeing that this is all real, and
makes it feel a little bit better for what happened, like how we unwillingly bring people to their own demise, essentially.
Daphne will take a look at the whole party and speak up. First of all, before we start this discussion, I would like to ask you, Leo, and you, Soul, to try your best to stay cool and calm. The least we need right now is to rush into actions without, well, discussing it. That will be our own end. That will be our greatest enemies, ourselves. Second of all, I believe that I need to remind you, Leo, of what our true goal here. We are emissaries. We are here to do diplomacy. Do you think we have time to play heroes?
I think this is working perfectly for us. I think, like, Countess gave us an invitation, but so far it's not done anything to make us get there easily. In fact, it seems like she's made it more hard going through here. I think this is the perfect opportunity to get your attention.
And do you think facing the unknown could help?
Yeah, I think all we can do right now is just face the unknown.
Let me ask you this, Leo. What we attack the familiars of the Countess? And what if the action of we attacking them anger the Countess? Would that hurt our diplomacy?
I mean, what does it matter in the end? I mean, like, we're just stuck here unless we figure out a way to get to the Countess. Like, I don't see where we even think about making the importance about saving the Protectorate. They sold us out. There's no way they didn't know this.
Daphne will walk up and slap Leo across the face.
There's actually some people from the Protectorate missing because of the mist. Everyone from the Protectorate that came to Barovia went missing. Do you really think they didn't know?
They definitely knew.
No, because they didn't even bother to tell me.
Yeah, they've just thrown you out, exactly. All of us. Just thrown out in hopes that maybe we can do something for the Protectorate. But they know. As you say, people have been gone missing. It's not that hard to figure it out.
Listen.
Do you really think they did?
The moment we set foot in a land ruled by vampires, yeah, I thought that you have all prepared yourself, that we are setting foot in dangerous lands. Seconds of
dangerous, but like not ever be able to go back. Dangerous.
Do you even understand the weight that we are carrying without diplomacy?
Well, sure, the Protector would just send someone else in after us, throwing them to the side.
Hundreds and millions of lives can be lost in war. War that can be prevented with talking. I can't believe that a noble like you need a woman of brute, a soldier like me, to teach you about the basic of diplomacy.
I feel like you guys have never really understood what's going on, but I'm not saying we shouldn't ever intend diplomacy. I'm saying we should try our best, get to the Countess, and try to figure this out. I'm not saying that we don't, that we have to. I don't know. I don't even know what the other option would be. I'm just making sure you guys understand that I'm pretty sure we've been just thrown out here. Considering that they even had other people going missing, I'm sure they figured it out.
Like I said, jumping to conclusion is the last thing we need to hear.
I think it's more than appropriate.
Doubting the protectorate will benefit us in no way.
If you ever really interactive with the protectorate,
Leo.
Yes, I know. I'll be focused. Okay, I got
I'm
it.
I'm a
You
hunter
already
in the
punched
scroll.
me. I know.
I'm a hunter in the scroll bowl. I work in the protectorate.
Great. Well, so you guys just don't want to do this then? Is that what I'm getting?
I'm bringing you all here to discuss what we have learned.
Well, I mean, if you're scared of anything happening, I mean, this is involving the Countess. So if you're scared that anything could happen, which it totally could, then you should be against it.
Leo, just shut up for the moment before I slam your head into a wall. Please. So what we have learned.
Shakes his head.
The miss is, first of all, trapping this place. We can go in, but we cannot go out. Potentially. Second of all, I think we already know this. The Countess is a vampire. She's not a good person by any means.
As Daphne saying that Countess is a bad person per se.
I'm saying she's not good.
Yeah, she's not good. So facing the fireplace, crouching down, embracing the warmth, will laugh and say,
Well, for you, at this moment, the Countess is a horrible person. But for us, Vistani, she has protecting us for many, many years. It takes
Well,
I don't know how to handle this, but all I could say is, seems like the Countess has the answer.
I'm not trying to take away how important she is to you and to the Vistani.
Oh,
It's a matter of perspective.
I
For
know.
example, someone can, like the Countess, while protecting you, will, harm, kill, cause war. Yes, she caused misery to others, and to those that she caused misery to, she is evil. But to those that she protects, she is a godmother.
Well,
So, like I said, informations and considering our options.
Saul would chuckle and say,
well, Daphne, what do you suggest us to do?
First of all, is there anything else that you can tell us about Barovia and the Countess? So,
let Bex handle that portion.
Well, you got yourself the document that I sent you. You decide what you want to say.
Oh. Okay, I know it's a Google Doc real quick.
Let us do this. As Hester Saul mentally goes through his repository of knowledge, we're gonna go for a quick break.
Yes, I shall.
Makes sense.
Thank you.
Pepper, I'm so sorry.
No, it's so
Yeah,
fun. I love
Pepper, also, I'm so sorry. That came out of nowhere.
it. No, this is great. This is great.
Alright,
Everyone's laughing.
Yeah, so
I don't even know what it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Wait, this
just
is gonna
making
go.
sure.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's, you know.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's why I made this character.
To
Get
be
slapped in the
slapped.
face.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
This is a hidden kick.
Yeah.
Either way, let's refill our glasses, empty our bladders, call our moms, look at cute pupper pictures on the internet, and look into the fridge for some snacks, and then come back happy.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
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 But you guys really don't need to apologize.
Oh. So happy there's so many people here with us tonight. It's really cool. Masticina and Adrian, and we have Drutta and Allegan gave us a raid, which is Cray Cray. We have Cookie, we have DLO Gaming, Moonbow, who also gave us a raid, and Undead Phoenix, who shared for 1,000 bits. Ah!
Ooh.
Yeah. And Corrupts Kitty and Tai Tai Terrell. If anybody of you are still here and watching, I appreciate all of you for being here and joining us. Bitties, yeah. I bet you are naked underneath those clothes. Yes, underneath my clothes.
L.
I am definitely naked.
Also, Hester, apologize.
Huh? Oh, no worries. While I
good.
take a look at the documents.
The documentation.
Documentation.
Your brain.
Brain overload. Eh?
Okay.
What I have told you. Oh, what did Soul told you? Nice.
To be honest, with how we have kind of like built our character from the start, I kind of expected this dynamic.
True.
Yeah.
I think the document that is titled "What Soul Told You" is what everyone has gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you should have a specific one that is even longer.
Oh, secret documents.
On me, yeah.
Oh,
That's on me.
Secret documents. Secret documents.
Ooh.
Toot, toot, toot.
I'm a draft host again.
Yeah.
Poof.
Simpler reality. You should be able to go to your Googles and then click on share with me and get up all the documents that you have clicked open that comes from other people.
I just scrolled up on the Discord.
Oh, yeah, no. I would recommend going into your Drive and then clicking on the thing on the side that says shared with me, and then you get up all the documents that you have opened that comes from other people.
Okay.
Pro tips with Becky. Woo!
Professional Google Doc user.
How many space have you used, Bexxy?
Huh? How much space have you used up?
Yeah.
Used to be more, but I did a little bit of clean. It's only 2.2 gigabyte on this side. Then of course I have my other side, which is my personal. We have 10 gigabyte out of 15 used. I tried to keep the work one a bit more clean.
I got a kind of like Google Drive from when I was starting at the university, and they never took it back. So I have like a 50 terabyte Google Drive for free.
What? Terabyte?
Yeah.
Oh, I still got mine from my old work. It's like infinite.
I am jelly.
Nah. I mean, I can't use it, to be honest.
So we know that. So they've heard Madame.
Yeah, so out of character, I do not like oppose helping these two, but I say should maybe like check out if what they are saying is true.
Yes.
And second of, I'm assuming that first of all the child of the sobbing woman that we saw earlier may have been taken by those creatures of the Countess, maybe.
Yeah, I think we can talk about that. Yeah, when we play again.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely options. I mean, don't feel pressured to do anything just because Leo wants it.
Yeah, of course. I'm just like discussing options in and out of characters.
I'm highlighting the place in the document that discusses the Countess right now. So if you see that highlight, in the right place.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
I just saw the title of the episode. Why is high on pies? Excuse me.
Well.
Well, somebody is definitely high on pie.
No.
Okay.
Never.
That's it.
Yeah, cut to like 30 sessions in, and Leo is like super addicted to the pie.
And the pies are great.
Yes. Great.
So you guys heard about Madame Eva, correct?
Well, just a little, yeah. But yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm making a suggestion that so I could like.
Yeah, we heard that. You know, you have to like talk to her when you come back or something because that's what you do as a Vistani. And she's like important.
I was muted. Hezzy, just look at this. Yeah, there you see it.
This one?
The picture in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Very ominous. Oh, okay.
You're not playing Curse of Strahd for nothing. Oh no, that's the. Oh no, what am I doing? Ah, it's this one.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, quick spoilers. Nothing happened. Okay.
Teaser, not a
Yes,
spoiler.
Yeah. Okay.
Still didn't load to for me, so
Yes.
Oh, it did for me.
and for me it didn't. Fuck my internet.
Anyway. Everybody ready to start again?
Yes.
All right. So, last we had the mental picture of in our heads that we're standing in a rather dusty dining hall. A great oaken table, a old copper chandelier, and a fireplace with just crackling coal. A soul that is taking in the heat, and Daphne turning all of her intimidating attention onto him, asking, "What do you know about the Countess?"
So we'll look at Daphne and we'll say,
The Countess is what you call a powerful ruler in Barovia. Us Vistani have a great relationship with her. And because of those relationships, she protects us whilst we travel within Barovia. She's always been there. I have no idea how long she's been Countess. But if you say that the Countess is a vampire, I would believe that you are right.
Great. So much information. So, what do you guys want to do? Speak up and say what you want to do.
Let's start with you first, Leo. And I hope that you have calmed down.
Well, not if you continue slapping me. Well, I think it is a good opportunity to help and figure something out about this. And I mean, I think if she's so powerful, I don't think she's gonna bother. Apparently, I mean, if we think about it, she likes to abduct people. And if you abduct a lot of people, you probably don't really care that much if one slips out for a moment. I don't think we have to fear that the diplomatics will break, even considering that we can always play dumb if you want to. I think it's a good start. But, well, I don't know. I understand if you don't want to do this.
On one hand, like I said, I'm here to do my jobs, and my job is to make sure that whatever diplomacy trip that we are on goes well. On the other hand, I do want to help these two. Though I would suggest that we should make sure that their stories are genuine.
You saw them react to all of this. They seem pretty genuine to me.
Based on what I have seen of your judge on, well, genuine people, I'll say you shouldn't believe that people that you've only met for a few hours are trustworthy because they sound sad or depressing.
I think I have a good read on them. But well, Styrex, you want to say anything to this? I mean, now it's pretty confirmed that she's a vampire, right? What do you think about that?
Vampire or not, still, we are facing the unknown. If, by any chance, as Sol told us, the Vistani had good relationship with the Countess, what will happen if, in case this is by the Countess? What will happen if they see a Vistani there? Taking in the big picture, not the small one.
I guess that's the perfect lead to ask Sol. What do you think, Sol?
I reckon that the Countess will pay heed if a Vistani is there, or listen somewhat. Seems like I have to continue this journey with you all. Now I have a debt to pay. As much as I hate to receive it, I have to get you out of here safely.
That even is possible.
If it's the Countess, surely.
Who knows? But it is. I see there's a lot of good points to not do this. I don't know.
Also, if what they said were right, the Countess did destroy a whole town just because one of her, well, entertainment disappeared.
Oh, way other Vistani from here, so. Or Eva. Madame Eva, for that.
Sol's ears will perk up at the word Madame Eva and said,
So, we're going to Madame Eva.
Well,
we're not going to Madame Eva.
it seems like she has connection to the Countess.
Yes, she does. Essentially, Madame Eva is a powerful leader in the Vistani. She lives or camps in Sierpol, as where my caravan is, as those lady at the tavern have said.
Yeah, do you know how far away that is, roughly?
so how long is this travel from where we are, Bex? It doesn't say exactly on the thing.
No, because you don't really remember much from your childhood. But it's not, Sierpol is the lake underneath the waterfall of Sir Falls, right? Which then turns into Iblis River that flows past the village of Barovia. So it's like walking up the river to the source of the waterfall. So it's before the castle that you do know, and probably probably a day or two of traveling around that time.
I would relay that information to the party.
There's a third option, you know? We can somehow get to the Countess before this even starts to be a problem here. Then we could talk about it. I guess after we did the diplomatic stuff.
Mm.
I mean, I don't think we can. I mean, if it's 2 days or 1 day away, it's gonna be tough unless we get him to survive this week. So then we would have a week time.
I'll say let's confirm the genuinity of their stories first.
My Discord lagged out again. It did the thing. Now I need to reconnect. I don't know what happened with my Discord right now. Everything seems to be falling apart. It's just taking a while to... Sometimes you just lose connection and I need to force quit the Discord and then open it up again, and then it takes like 2 minutes to join in again. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. It says RTC connecting. So just hold on for a second. The roleplay will continue in 1 second or 2. Come on. You can do it. You can connect. This break is brought to you by Granny's Pies. Buy one now and get a free cupcake later. Indeed. Oh. Leo's eaten a full serving of pie by now. Cameron. Gonna take a little bit longer to... okay. Please do the thing. Julie, do the thing. You can do it. There we go.
I am not amused.
Communicating to the outside.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hey!
So, the last I heard...
Oh.
the last I
What?
heard was, if we protect Ismark, Leo saying, if you protect Ismark this week, then we have a whole week of just going to the castle and talking about it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what I heard last.
then you missed my part again. It's fine. So,
How dare you?
okay, rewind. Whoop, rewind. So Daphne was saying that, considering the natures of vampires rulers, we might come across a lot of their deeds along the way. Maybe we should all keep that in mind.
I mean, is there a chance? I mean, that we could. You know, I mean, we've seen another vampire on the way, right? I'm just saying.
What I'm trying to come across at is that we can't help everyone. There might be people suffering from the Countess, suffering because of the Countess. They might be killed, abducted, or have their family abducted or killed. But we cannot help everyone. That is beyond our capability as mortals being.
Definitely help here. If we decide to. And we can definitely help anyone else if they have something like this. I mean, they all seem to lead to the Countess, where we have to go anyway.
Yes, exactly. But before we go back, so I will say this again: you do not own anyone. You are not in debt by anyone, by any means.
I mean, if we can't get out of here, then there's no reason to have any debts. And if we get out of here, you did what you had to do.
And it's not your own intention to lure Gaius here.
Thank you for that. And Saul will rise up from his sitting position, staring at the fireplace, and say, "All right, let's do what we must do as of this moment. So right now, we want to check if those people have a credible quest. Is that right, Daphne?"
Yes, I do believe so.
Well, what's your plan to do so?
Talking and trying to read them. What else?
I don't know. I mean, you can do fancy stuff. Maybe you can, like, hypnotize them or something, you know?
Who?
Them, you know, hypnotize them and say them, you know, you're a chicken now or something.
Don't worry.
That's what magic can do, right?
Don't worry. I take care.
Oh, so
My
you can
magic-
do something like that. Oh, great.
And Saul will go towards the classroom. Classroom. Oh my god. No. Go towards the where the people
Kitchen.
The kitchen.
The kitchen.
Get into the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Daphne will follow Saul and pat Leo on the shoulder. Don't worry. After this trip, I believe that you become a different man. If you survive, that is.
I think I'm fine. Thank you, though, for looking out.
Me hearing Daphne coming by, Saul will look back and say, "So, who do you want me to ask? And what question do you want me to ask for?"
Just general information is about this event. Where, if they have any information on the creatures that were. Yes, sorry, you go.
Maybe why? Maybe they have an idea why why he's getting captured. Aside from, she just wants his blood. Maybe there's something special here. Maybe there's a longer story to this that we don't know. As to why.
Alright. Let's carry on then.
Okay. Then Saul will Alright. Then Saul will go towards the two.
Alright, we walk into the kitchen. They have stopped sobbing. But their eyes are a little bit puffy. And currently Arena is helping set the table as Marc is like pouring the paprikash stew into let's see, 6 different bowls.
So, just off topic, who do you want me to ask again?
I mean, you can take a talk at anyone, but probably the brothers makes more sense.
Okay.
Since he's directly connected.
Okay. Then what question do you want me to ask?
I guess it's like first. I mean, I don't know how much questions you have, but like, yeah.
I don't think you prepared this way. This is
Yeah.
just go for it, Hesse. You
Oh,
can do it.
okay.
We want to know what's going on.
Yes.
Believe
okay.
in yourself.
So I would go. Was it? Let me check the character. Is it the male one? That one has the thing, correct?
Ismark.
Marc, right? So I will use my I believe Word of Dominance once per short rest or long rest as part of my thing of artistry. And we say, Ayur, is there anything else you're hiding for us? On us about the event that transpired?
He puts down the rest of the stew after like pouring these 6 bowls and turns to you looking a little bit enthralled by what you say, but then he shakes out of it and furrows his brow. The hiding. I don't think I'm hiding anything that could be of importance. If that's what you're asking.
Well, is there any more information you want to say?
He thinks to himself, looks down on the floor. Seems to be a topic that he doesn't like to discuss that much. In general. But says to you, I guess she's incredibly charming. Once you look into her eyes, it's hard to say no. But then afterwards you wonder to yourself, why did I ever agree? But in the moment, it's impossible to do so.
Did you agree to being kidnapped?
I didn't want to leave Irina. But I was seriously entertaining the idea. When she was here with me. When she left, I thought myself foolish.
Well.
And then I made sure that there was no way for me to look into her face again by hiding in here and never going close to a window again. So far it's helped, but now she sends these creatures after me.
I mean, agreeing to something like that makes it kind of difficult, this whole situation.
We need to know more about these creatures in case we need to defend you and your sister.
He shakes his head. We have never dared to go outside when they come. We just heard them crawl around the house and scratch at the paint and rattle the boards.
The growl, what do they sound like? Wolf? Cats? Any predators animals? or is something more special?
It were more like shrieks and a shuddering. I do believe that sometimes they spoke a language to each other that I don't understand.
Well, so the problem is here that we're on a little bit of a tough ground. We have to be careful what we're doing. After all, we're on a secret mission to help a lot of people. We don't want that to fail. We also don't want you guys to have to deal with this.
No, I understand. You take care of your own first.
We might be able to protect you this week if anything happens. And then try
Tomorrow
to...
night.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Is it not better to avoid them?
I don't know if you can run from them. They're predators.
Irina, you speak of the safe place. What are they and where are they?
Well, I'm not sure if it's going to work, but my father was, of course, a friend with the Valakovich family, the burgomasters of Valaki. It's a town down the eastern road, or western road. Perhaps 4 or 5. No, it's more like 5 or 6 days of travel from here.
5 or 6 days, you say?
It's very far.
It's past the castle. A day or two past the castle.
And that might become a problem in itself. I didn't expect those places to be past the castle.
Well, only the road to the castle. Not the front door, thankfully. Here, let me... I have a crude map somewhere. My father owns it. Let me go find
please.
it.
That would be very helpful. Styrex, can you go with her? I believe that maybe there will be more documents that you might want to learn about.
I'll see what I can discover. And Styrox will follow Irene.
Alright. Switch up the music a bit. Let's not get tired of it.
No.
Alright, what do you talk with Ismark in the meantime?
I'll look at him. And you'll just let your sister be here alone? Is that the plan?
What other plan is there?
I don't know. If this place is safe, then both of you would be safe.
Well, I asked her many times to go with me. But she feels a duty towards the village of righting the wrongs of our father. And she will not budge.
Problem. Well, another problem arises, I guess. Ismark, when we were traveling up and walking across the village, we do notice some case of disappearing children. Do you know any of it?
Yes, Mary has besieged Irina to do something. But when we don't have any structure of government here, ever since our father trashed it all, our coffers are mostly empty. There's no organized guard force. There's not even taxes.
Why?
We are currently powerless.
Why did your father fuck up that much? I mean, did he gone like crazy, or seems like a lot of damage? No matter how you look at the situation.
It's been a couple of hard years. From what I know of my father, he was not always that way. It's the hopelessness and the depression became worse as he grew older. As he told me he felt powerless to do anything and that like nothing mattered. So he stopped trying. There's been a disease that took a few of us when my father was younger, before I was born. Of course, there was also the uprising about 3-4 years ago. Some other Vistani guided a group of adventurers, not unlike your own. They were, I think... Yeah, they were led by some kind of spellcaster. They went through the village of Barovia, disappeared for a couple of days, came back, and they riled up the crowd with sweet words of being rid of the Countess if they just took up their torches and weapons lying around in the farmsteads and head up to the castle with them. Only one returned. And of course the fields don't bear as much fruit as they used to. It feels like every year our harvest grows a little bit smaller. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like a curse over all of this godforsaken place.
May I inquire about your mother? Is she alright? What happened?
She disappeared in the woods one day when Marina and I was young. We don't know what happened. But she never came back.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Do you know why the Countess is especially, well, took interest in you?
If I knew, I would try to change that about myself in a heartbeat. I don't know.
Arranged.
I guess she seemed a little bit enamored by me. It was a lot of pillow talk. And I did things I regret. Afterwards, she made me feel so dirty.
Not every individuals can withstand the charm of the devil. Also, you did good. You have the strength to, at the very least, resist her in the end. You should be proud of that.
I guess that's something. I guess. Alright. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Perfect. That Cyrix is back, because meanwhile, in another part of the house, Irina has opened up a dusty office area that seems to be a library attached to it. It's not that well stocked. There's also some scrolls and papers and records, it seems like. And she goes over to one section where there are several scrolls. She sneezes because it's so dusty in here. I apologize over the state of it. It's been hard to take care of the house, considering everything.
Is no problem. While Irene is searching for the map, Starbucks will actually start looking at the libraries and check if there's anything of interest about the history of their family.
Roll me a 1d100, please.
Ooh.
$66.
Ominous.
Almost.
Funny number.
You do find a book that seems promising, but quickly taking it out from the bookshelf and flipping it open, you can see that most of the pages has been torn out. Is almost to the point unreadable. You can, read some sections here and there, but it doesn't give you any insight. Somebody went through this book with a hatred and reckless abandon. And looking at the books that exist here that are left, you do see signs of destruction on most of them. But you don't have the time to look at it any further, because Irina turns around with a rather scratched up like leather tube. Here it is. It's very few maps of Barovia, so this is a bit of a treasure. Take care of it. I will give it to you if you plan to try and help Miss Marc. For him.
That's not for me to accept. Depends on the whole, as a whole group. But make sure that if I'll take the map, I'll treat it as a really good treasure.
Okay. Well, let's go back to the kitchen and eat something and take a look at it in the same time.
Agree.
Right. And you walk on back, and you enter the kitchen as soon as Leonard wanted to say something. It was just that I talked over Pepper when Leo was about to say something, and I was like, meanwhile.
Oh, I was muted. No, okay, bye. Okay. I was just also leading over, so. I was also saying, like, I was waiting for them, and as I see them come in, I'll be like, well, hearing all of this, I'm not sure we can get you all the way to your destination. After all, we have an appointment at the castle. But if you intend to, if this is the only way out, we could probably protect you for half the way. Or maybe a little bit longer.
So you're talking about bringing me to the crossroads in between Valaki and the castle and then let me go the rest of the way?
Might be the best possibility to not, best midway that we can find.
Arena looks sad. Don't know how to respond. As Marc looks down into the untouched red stew that is steaming underneath his face. And then looks up to you with a very somber but determined gaze. That's at least hope that you have given me, sir. Either I make it to Valaki, or I die in the woods, or I get kidnapped in the woods. It's better than staying here and endangering Idrina.
Right.
I mean, it's just... I'm sorry. But, I mean, this is just a very difficult situation. I mean, if we get to the Countess, maybe we can figure something out as well. Maybe help the people here that are not with Danny.
That would
as
be
well.
much appreciated, if you could.
Look,
Alright. Please, dig in. The food is free. Try my best. And Irina sits down and says, "Here, you can take a look at this as what we eat. I hope this will help protect my brother." And she opens up this very dusty leather case. Has this very fragile, yellowy paper inside. And she clears the space in the middle of of this kitchen aisle. And with the help of a salt shaker and a pot with a very sad flower, she secures the corners of this rolled up paper. And you can see. Let's switch up the music to some.
the map.
Map.
The maybe time. It's completely dark for now.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wait, is it supposed to be dark like this?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not. Not yet. There we go.
Hey. Nice map.
Damn.
Oh, there we are.
So we are
There. Ooh. And we need to go. So we're splitting up here.
Yes.
Yeah, that might be that was just an option that Leo thrown in.
This red here. Little dot. And indeed, you guys are in Barovia. And that's a gate.
We came from. Okay.
This is very helpful indeed. Miss Irina.
To protect my brother.
So, you say that from here to where Madame Eva is a day of traveling, right?
A day or two, he said.
So?
Hesse? Hester? You there?
Yum.
Hey?
Yes.
Oh, just blank out. Sorry, what?
Oh,
Daphne asked you, I saw that from here to Madame Eva is a day or two of traveling, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, from what I've heard from you, I believe that this Madame Eva person is worth, well, meeting at the very least. She seems to know a lot about this land in general, so we might get some good advice from her. After that,
Yes. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Depends on the situation and the advice from, well, Madame Eva and the information that we might gather along the way. We can either make it to Valaki. I believe that this place is worth checking out. Or we can, like Leo said, drop Mr. Ismark halfway.
Just an option.
Yes.
I would hate to do that, but it's difficult.
Then I do believe we make way for Madame Eva the first thing in the morning.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
So you have a thing that you need to do in the tavern. Would that take long?
I think resting in a tavern is an option.
No,
I don't think we
the
have much headway by going now.
performance that
No.
we need to do.
The reason for the performance is for them to accommodate us with some rations and supplies. Seemingly we've traveled for a while. I suggest we need to back up or, build up our supplies like once again. This is my way to repay for that.
Maybe we can buy some horses. Get us quicker on the way.
That is true as well.
Bill Rath at
Miss
least offered something.
Mr. Ismark, you say that these creatures only attack at night.
So far, that's what they've done. And of course, you're free to stay here. We have plenty of room if you need to sleep.
Then I believe that we should not travel tonight. It's too dangerous out there. We don't have any defense.
Yes.
So I'll say, so you can finish whatever you need to do at the tavern. We get more supplies, rations, and then we board up here in the mansion.
I agree.
Then so we stand up and we'll be like,
Alright, it seems like we all have plans to do or to follow. Let's start doing that. I shall head to the tavern now. Is anyone else want to join me?
Well, it's probably best for me to go and buy stuff because I have the money.
You do indeed. And Mr. Ismark and Miss Yingnan, we need some horses. Can you help us with that? At least point us in the right way, the right direction.
Many of our horses have died over the years due to our father's carelessness. We only have one left.
Oh. Well, Bill Raff said he had some horses, but I guess doesn't then.
Bildrath. Well, this can be a problem.
Why?
His shop is quite expensive. But there are still a few fans to our name.
I think Ayad has no problem about money.
Oh, I'm glad to hear
Yeah.
so. And with you guys making your plans of going to the shop, finding yourself more horses, perhaps a coach, thinking about heading towards Sir Pool, Sol getting ready for his performance for a few rations tonight, and taking one last look on the sprawl that is the Valley of Barovia, for Arena gently rolls it up and puts it back into that old leather tube. We are going to end tonight's episode of Curse of Father Torment.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Woo!
Yay!